Alright guys, let's do this. Wait, I got both wards? I only need one ward. Who gets the other one? Give it to you. Guys, that's actually not a copy pasta, by the way. I remember that guy and I genuinely believe him. That's something you guys couldn't have guessed and just come up with as a copy pasta. But I mean, if there's a lot of you guys who have that name, and I coached all of you, and you all made it, then that's amazing, and really a funny coincidence that I didn't notice. Oh, the copy pasta goes reverse? They've gone both ways. There's been both copy pastas, guys. It didn't start... You copy pasted both, you filth. Oh shit. Oh my god, I got so fucking outplayed. Wow.
Hello syndereN. Your Finnish fangay here eligible. What are your favorite metal bands and why? Also, ISA MMA 6 to 1 Ketos Veterani 39.
That was actually pretty sick by Shadow Demon.
91 Sauna Turbo.
Thanks for the donation, Erkisanta. Okay. This message I do not understand that well. What are your favorite metal bands and why? I guess the ones I like the most are Nightwish, Sonata Arctica, In Flames, and I'm probably missing one off the top of my head, but yeah. Those are the three that mainly come to mind. And then Disturbed might be fourth. Within Temptation, there we go. That's the one I was missing, yeah. I like melodic metal a lot. Alright, I need to focus on the game now. That First Blood was not that costly, but he played that perfectly. That was actually really sick by the Shadow Demon. I didn't even travel like 100 range before I was disrupted. That was just perfect timing. Pretty sick stuff. And he's lane controlling well. He's zoning me perfectly. This guy knows what he's doing. So I'm gonna have a really hard time here until I get to distort the equilibrium, but it's difficult now that Shadow Demon's level 2 and he has boots very early. Yeah, I like Scar Symmetry as well. I know them. I've heard some of their stuff. It's mainly my roommate who was a really big fan of them, so I heard some of it from him. But I don't have any of their albums. This is my chance to come back in the light. Never mind. Oh god, I'm getting completely zoned out. Well. I need to let the range creep through and hope I can get the lane back a bit. Yeah, now he's gonna push. This is good. Alright, Shadow Demon is missing, so I think he might be ganking another lane. This is my chance, guys, to get some of that much-needed XP. In addition to that, Slark is actually a really good laner against me. He can remove... You might want to check your chat storm, I wrote it twice. He can remove my Fire Spirits with Dark Pact, and he deals a lot of damage, so the problem is, even in Supernova, Slark can actually counter me pretty well if he has the good timing on the Dark Pact. He's never a reliable target for Fire Spirits to get the ultimate off. In the laning stage, he has pretty good damage, has mobility, so he can get away if I get aggressive. It's a pretty good lane matchup for Slark, unless it's just flat out one-on-one from the start, which it obviously wasn't. Alright, if I can get this, that's pretty big. We're gonna commit a little bit more to it. Okay. It's gonna come in and prevent me. At least I got XP for them. So I'm level 4 minute 4, which is really good considering how screwed I was in the start. Man, the Shadow Demon is really doing work. It's rotating. He ganked mid, now he ganked bottom. First blooded me. He's doing really well. Still, this is my Tranquils, that's the big deal. This guy is fairly low. He's got Bottle. Wow, really? Where'd he get Bottle? Alright, I'm actually happy he went Bottle. He could have had a really fast, impactful item here. He's probably gonna salve now. Should really take advantage of this. Alright, I'm almost level 5 now. 11 CS is fine for this situation. It hasn't been an easy lane whatsoever, pretty much from the get-go. Right, now I need to be careful. This is not the way to play this one. Right, maybe it is. Right, give me my level 5, then I can maybe kill him. Alright, now he just used Dark Pact.
What advice would you give to a 1K player, aside from suicide?
I don't know. No. Just have fun with the game. Like, everyone starts somewhere. If you're calibrated there, it's because you're a beginner. You just play a lot more. I think if you're a new player, the best way of learning the game is to play a lot of different heroes instead of focusing on like 1 or 2 or 3 different ones. Just play a lot of different heroes so you get a better feel for the overall way the game works, and then you can start specializing later. I think it's the fastest way of picking up a game. Thanks for the donation. Alright, so my sole goal in this lane is to get level 7. When I manage that, I'm gonna be okay. If I played this a little bit better, I could have had a few more CS, but honestly, I couldn't have had much more than I've got. I've played this pretty well, apart from the first blood, which was just really surprising. First of all, I totally wasn't ready for it, and Shadow Demon just nailed it. So apart from that, I'm okay with how this game has gone so far. Now, the question is if our trade-off is good enough. Our sniper is 0-2. Which is, of course, not the best. Our Oracle is 4-0, though, so it's a really nice support to get farm on, because of how much damage it can actually do with Arcanes, so I think we're okay for now.
Middle tower is under attack.
Alright, that's my 6. That's the first big step. Now the TP ganks are a possibility for me. A little bit uncertain what exactly I want to build in this game. I might try for the Midas if it doesn't become extremely late. How's our Storm doing? Alright, he's looking okay. Not amazing, not terrible. Fine. Or I might build a mech. I'm gonna buy the 2 branches just for a little bit of value right now. It's actually just the mana from this can make a pretty big difference for me. I see very few other players doing this, but if you have the free inventory slots, it's not really the biggest investment ever. You lose 50 gold in total if you sell them back. And if that keeps you alive once, or allows you to cast 1 more spell, that's a pretty huge difference compared to the investment. So I like doing that when I have free slots on my supports, just value branches and sell them later. Of course I can turn them into a mech if I want this time. See. Why did you just abandon me? He had full health and mana. We could have just killed them. Needed 6. Okay. Or you could have disarmed the TA and I could have ulti. How about that? So the reason I didn't use Supernova, guys, it would have been a complete waste. It takes 5 hits. I had Fire Spirits on none of them. And even if I did on Slark, he could just remove it. So, not worth it. Oh, wow. That's such... Oh my god. That was a really, really good... what's that called? Fortune's End? I actually thought he was going to dive that. Sorry for the noise in the background, guys. I guess you can hear that. That was an unnecessary supernova. I should have just waited another second or 2 to see if he actually had plans of pursuing. But of course the Oracle could have maybe also done something. I don't know if he had Fortune's End ready again. Slark already used his Dark Pact. So if he did have a Fortune's End, we could have probably killed him, actually. You jump her? Go. Go. Alright, we'll go for the mech for the team, I think. Okay, Shadow Demon just exposed himself. I don't know. It's like they're completely just losing control of the game. I don't know what they're doing. Looks like our axe is owning. Alright, in hindsight, maybe I should have got Sunray on that skill point instead of dive again.
Your top tower craves your attention.
Go mid. Let's go. Can you hear me? I think Storm is playing with sound muted, or he's just ignoring me the entire time. Alright, I'm just gonna wait and see how much I heal first before I do anything here. Alright, not much. Good job. Oh, I'm dying! Alright, that was good enough. If Oracle had any mana there, I would have lived. I think... Nah, it had to be Pure Flames, I guess. He had to have 100. I couldn't have lived with anything else. So we almost have mech, which is good. Don't really have too much mana to support it yet, so after I buy the mech, I'll probably buy a Null Talisman that I can choose to turn into a Veil later on. Not sure if I'm going to do it or not. And yeah, I abandoned the Midas idea, by the way. The build-up was going to take way too long for me this game. Alright, that's the mech. That's ambitious. Well, maybe not, actually. Pull down and dive. He gets a call. Oh, okay, Slark wants to die. Fair enough. Crow spawning? Nice. Okay. So now we're gonna build toward that. Congrats, you can buy null tallies. It's a shame Sniper didn't get assassinated off there on Tusk. I think he would have died.
Your bottom tower is being invaded. Your bottom tower is under attack.
We can just go. You guys don't need to be scared. We'll own them if you get in. Okay, let's see if we can... If we can take this tower, we can probably get top tier 1 after... There's actually a lot of towers we haven't claimed yet. We've only taken 1. That's pretty bad considering how far ahead we are. You can go, X. Here, go. Alright, maybe we just don't get any other towers. Maybe we just go mid. Alright. Need to keep Icarus Dive. Need to get Icarus Dive ready, then I can engage again. You can go again. Actually, just go on her. Go. That was bad. I should have used Dive first. and used it behind Shadow Demon, so I would have cut him off. He's still gonna die because we can chase so far with our other heroes, but... Okay. Okay, I'm not going in there. It's slightly too deep. Oh, he almost got it again. I'm not gonna go in, he might have purged again. Oh wait, we still didn't get the Rex yet? Alright, we've still not taken a tower outside mid. We've taken Rex there now. Maybe it's time to go back. I think we've pushed here for like 4 minutes straight. Or something. It's pretty hilarious actually. Oh wow. Alright guys, next lane. Alright guys, why is the same copy pasta being spammed in 3 different languages still after 15 minutes? Oh yeah, it's true. You've changed it to Phoenix. Very improvised. So someone actually translated it instead of Google translating it. Alright, so there's a little bit to be said about getting Veil on this hero. I don't think it's worth getting it only for yourself, but in this game we have quite a bit of other magical damage that can benefit from it. So Storm Spirit does a lot of magic damage, Sniper, Assassinate, Shrapnel, all of Oracle's spells that deal damage. And I think that's reason enough, because I already wanted the Null, so I have a little bit of a build-up already. I'm gonna chase this. Help! Okay. Alright, so that one Fire Spirit I got off there was really good because it hit both of them, else I might have died there. Slark just used Dark Pact. TA was in melee range too. Great dunk. Boom. Alright, this was an easy game. The team played really well in this game. I didn't really need to do that much, so not really... This is... Like, if you compare it to the previous games I've played, this is like... This just happens sometimes on both sides. This is an absolute stomp. Our picks are not significantly better. Their early game play was really good, and then their mid game just falls apart. I think their lineup's actually really good for mid game, but they just fucked up so hard. Their team play was off, their individual plays were off. These games happen in every single bracket. You would think that when you get higher up, people are better, which they are, but it's still so much about player mentality and how you interpret the game. And if you have a team where you have 5 players who think completely differently about the game, it's very difficult to win, even if you have great picks. Because you don't play the same way. So you misread each other, you do completely different things in situations. Alright, have you guys actually done that copy-paste in every language in the world yet? Else get to work. Spam your happy faces, we won. Alright, well, maybe we're gonna end up where we started today again. That seems to happen quite a